Hey everyone, it's Calvin, also known as Romer, and this is Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair. This is my first ever playthrough of Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, and I think it's fair enough to go through the list of characters that— oh my god. Oh no. To go through the list of characters we have left and talk about who we plan to talk about over the next while, because I think you guys actually like this. Because then you guys can snicker as you know one of them will die. Let's do this. So first of all, we're going to be, for sure, we have Nagito, Gundam, Soda, we have Sonya, Chiaki, Akane, Fuyuhiko, and Nekomaru, and like everyone down here is just— this is the dead pile. This is the dead pile. So we have people up here, and that's it. Who we're planning on talking to over the next while, if we get the chance. Of course, we're gonna finish off Soda's. Fuyuhiko. I am planning on getting these two guys maxed out. We're only focusing on these two characters for now. Reason being, Chiaki will be here at the final part of the game. She will be. If she's not, I don't know how they're going to progress some of the story, because she is basically like a half Kyoko. Like, you know what I mean? I just don't see it happening. That's who we're that's what we're looking at for now on. Okay, that's what we're gonna be doing for the next while. The next morning we gather at the hotel restaurant like we always do, with Robot Nekomaru Nidai. He's just there with his robot. Someone commented, and it's fair, you can have an opinion on this. They said that nobody notices that Akane was more like active in the last case. And here's the thing: I notice every single thing that's happening in the game in front of me. I am playing the game. And I will say this, right? I don't think she's more active personally. I think that she, every once in a while, I think that there's a difference between just useful activeness and just shouting, because she said a lot of stuff to kind of derail the case. And again, this is not— people are like, oh, he just hates Akane. It's like, no, I don't hate her. I don't want my comment section to become that either, where it's like this big hate fest for characters. That's why I sometimes will like to tone down the jokes a bit about some characters, because I don't want it to be a whole this character sucks, this character sucks. I like to embrace the awesomeness of games too, and that's what I like about games in general. But man, the food today was awesome as usual. I'm glad you're enjoying it, Akane. As always, you sure do eat a lot. I feel relaxed just by looking at you. You don't comment on what someone eats ever, Nekomaru. This is why I don't like you. It's possible not to worry about it. No matter what it feels really strange. It's not something I get used to easily.
Hey.
Anyway, what are you gonna do, Mekamaru? Mekamaru used to already. Of course she is. Of course Chiaki is. What am I going to do? For food, do you need oil?
Hey.
Regular, premium?
Well.
Nah, he doesn't need oil since he said he's pure electricity. Maybe he's battery powered or something. I could totally eat normal food, especially rice dishes. I can't keep my eyes off them. However, I've been feeling a little down today, so I don't have much of an appetite.
All right.
Are you malfunctioning? If you show me your insides, I can fix you up, you know. No means no. Exactly, Nekomaru, you tell him. Oh boy, he's just a silly little guy. What, so you're here too? I love Fuyuhiko.
Sorry.
And also, I wasn't excusing Mikan's actions, by the way. And I feel like that's always people always misconstrue this. It was the same thing with Junko, where people were you're misconstruing, you're kind of excusing Junko's actions. Not at all. Not in the least. I just think that Mikan was a character who clearly was not listened to for the entire game, and I maybe was guilty of this as well, where they were very much unstable, mentally damaged, and everyone in the game ignored it because it was convenient for everyone else, because they could either get her to do stuff, or they had her in a state where they didn't have to worry about her, or thought they didn't have to worry about her as a killer. And then when it became, oh, she's actually crazy on the surface, quote unquote, all of a sudden, everyone was like, wow, she's crazy. It's well, she was always mentally unstable in the saddest way possible. We just ignored it because it was convenient. I should know my place and not speak out of turn when everyone's gathered together like this. Now you can speak all you want, Nagito. We don't have much people left anyway, so however, I just want to make sure I spoke to you about what happened yesterday. What happened yesterday? That person Mikan called her beloved. I can't help thinking about it. I won't get it out of my head.
What?
Am I just a coward for worrying about that?
Let me tell you.
Crossed my mind as well, but based on how she phrased it.
So this is the end. This is really— now I can go to my beloved and be forgiven. So he's dead. I can finally see my beloved. That's what we're assuming, he's dead, with the iPad in the background. Please forgive me. As my hopes of finally seeing you die with me.
This
It
too
was if she's speaking
must
to
be
an
the
entity
will
that does
of
not exist in
causality.
this world.
Then there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, she's so impactful in this story, guys. I can't stop, Calvin. More importantly, we should be thinking about the Future Foundation, our enemy.
If that fearsome organization known as the World Ender is truly responsible for our prison, then investigating who's behind that organization is our top priority.
Does it have anything to do with that ancient rune? I mean, there's no doubt that the symbol in the door of the ancient rune was the Japanese word for future. Look at this crew we have left. If that's the case, it might be better if we investigate the ancient runes again later. I'm up for it. However, the more I think about it, the less sense it makes. Why would an organization that's secretly plotting to end the world make us suffer like this? They went to a lot of trouble to abduct us and bring us to this island. Not only that, they took away several years' worth of memories of our lives at Hope Peak Academy. For reasons that are also unknown.
Future Foundation, World Ender. Impossible. There's obviously something wrong with you if you believe something so unrealistic.
You're a robot.
Hey,
You don't want to talk? Yeah, exactly, Soda. Thank you.
but
What should we do? What should we most be concerned about as it relates to the Future Foundation?
isn't that right?
It's a traitor from the Future Foundation that's hiding among us. I have no idea who it is yet, honestly.
Hey,
I wonder who it is. The true identity of the outsider hiding among us and is trying to ensnare us.
I won't be fooled.
Nagi's obviously most suspicious, though. I mean, I don't even agree with that. Even a childish organization blathering about ending the world wouldn't accept someone like me. I agree.
Man,
Nobody wants a worthless human like me to join their group. I don't think you're worthless. You know, you got a nice face. You guys should know that feeling well, right?
You think so?
And that's the reason why you're not a traitor? I don't understand your theory at all.
huh?
Then who do you think is the most suspicious?
It's obvious.
You know what? Kind of agree. Kind of agree.
Well,
Well, isn't armed to doubt the most unlikely candidate? Yeah. Yeah.
hey,
Not just that, you're the only hero who still doesn't know what the ultimate talent you possess. It's totally okay to suspect me in this situation. But if we're basing this on our outsider hiding among our group of ultimates, Hajime should be the one doubted right away. You know, Hajime's the traitor? I'm sorry. Of course not, what are you even saying? You shouldn't raise your voice like that. We might become even more suspicious of you, you know? This is obviously your fault.
Settle down.
Oh, here comes the queen.
Don't you think fighting ourselves like this is Monokuma's trap?
That might be true, but...
Alright, I'll handle this. Just leave this matter to me.
What am I in?
To eliminate the tense atmosphere, allow me to present you to my new functions I discovered last night.
New function? Don't tell me it's flight. Can you fly?
It's not a conventional function like that. It's far more practical and novel. Now then, let's go.
What is that? What is that? What is that? Nekomaru is crying? My right eye dispenses cola. That's not beneficial at all. On my left eye dispenses Robio's tea. Okay, maybe.
are you kidding me?
A soda fountain? He's a U fountain. I'm a U fountain, to be honest. Like, depends on the night, I suppose.
Damn it.
So we'll be here all day if we keep commenting on every little thing you do.
Don't fuck
What the hell was
with
Monokuma thinking giving you a function like that?
me. You're so evil.
It's my best friend. That guy, he's definitely fooling around. Monokuma's just toying with other people's bodies. I too modified by Monokuma, so I totally understand how Nekomaru feels. Yeah, that's totally true. Like, she was, against her will, had a diaper upon her. And I should always remember that. That is not nice. But again, I still think she's working with the... Actually, you know what? I think what's going to happen now, because I've said it so many times, the people in the comment section are waiting to go like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Calvin, I know you're wrong. Wait for the big reveal. And then I'm going to be like, told you she wasn't working with him. That's fine. Okay, it doesn't bother me. I just ruined a lot of people's hopes and dreams now. They were waiting for this. They had the comment in their... They went into Google Docs and wrote out the comment. They had it in their drafts. You'll get used to it. Surprising how quickly you get used to it. Yeah, I suppose. Don't go butting into our conversation all of a sudden. I'll kill you until you die from it, you stupid rabbit. That's a really funny line, Akane. An extremely violent thing to say to someone. You showing up at this time means, did you come tell us you defeated another mono beast? Ta-da, you're correct. Once again, you can visit New Island, so please take this opportunity to get along with everyone. I ain't going. What a drag. Huh? Even if we go to New Island, it's not like we're gonna find a way to escape this place, right?
You are right.
Rather, I feel as though the opportunity to kill increases every time we go to New Island. Yeah, because there's more space. But it might be best if we do not go.
I don't know what you're planning, Fiend, but we're not going to fall for it.
That's a misunderstanding. I was just...
Lame.
Jeez, how annoying. Just stay back and leave the rest to your big brother. I'll give you an example of how to lure these guys, you'll assess. What do? You're acting like we're allies or something. You kind of are. What is that? What is this? What did she do to him? What did you do to her, I should say?
I tell you to stay back.
What is it? Delicious.
This technique, it's impossible to defend against it or evade it.
Like, how is she not working with them, though? At the end of the game, she's not working with them. She's just a big dum-dum, which might be the case. Now that I mopped an annoying one.
Special cleaning
You didn't mop up a Connie.
service.
Okay, since you guys are feeling down in the dumps, I'll make you guys excited. Your noses will bleed. So excited your noses will bleed. Compared to any investigations, I prepared a special treat that's completely different than before. Treat?
Nice.
Oh, you took the bait. I guess if it's true, you want to get shut in out of the room. Get a shut in out of the room. Carrots work the best. Who the fuck cares about that? Hurry up and tell us what the treat is. It's an amazing treat. Don't wet your pants. Well, it's okay if you do. Just don't spray it on me. I prepared a bunch of stuff you guys might find interesting on the new island, such as clues about the future foundation. Oh, that is big. Yeah, that is big for these guys. Such as parts that may be useful for making a ship.
You serious?
Are you for real?
No.
And also your student profiles from your time at Hoots Peak Academy. What?
So,
Do your best to explore. Take care. Are you serious? That's huge. That's way bigger than I thought we'd get.
Hey.
What should we do?
you know.
Our only option is to go, obviously. We might be able to get home if we have ship parts.
Yep.
I plan to go too. If there are clues about the Future Foundation, we need to make sure we see them.
Hajime.
What about you, Hajime? Of course you're going, right? If you look at your student profile, you might be able to find out what your shining talent is. It's a chance for you to clear any suspicion, right? What suspicion? I don't think anyone here doubts me.
What?
Oh, I see. But if there's a clue about my talent, I want to know what it is. The reason Home Speed Academy chose me, the talent I possess. These things matter to me. There's no way I'm not worried about it. It seems you've already prepared yourself for the worst.
Starting to get pumped up.
That means we're gonna go, right?
I...
If everyone's going, I shall accompany you as well. But there's also the possibility that Monokuma set a trap. We should be careful where we step. I can't stop thinking about the ancient ruin. That might hold clues about the Future Foundation. But we should start exploring the new island. I got asked the question the other day of like, what so far do I prefer in terms of the games? Do I prefer this or do I prefer the first game? And I think that both games have like unbelievable merits to them that work to each its advantage. For me personally, I think the first game was like way better at like pacing, if that makes sense. Like I feel like the first game you kind of like felt when the ending was ramping up. I have no idea when the ending's gonna come in this game, and maybe like that's like a good thing, and it could be a good thing. I just think maybe in terms of like story writing, I suppose. I think that in this game the characters are wilder. The characters are way more eccentric and out there, and they're way bigger characters. And again, that is like not a thing. You can take it as a good thing or a bad thing. I like both really a lot. Yeah, I don't know. Like so far, I would say that like I prefer the location of the first game. I think the trials of this game are way way more interesting in a lot of ways, and I think that there's characters in the game that I prefer than I do in this game, and there's characters in this game that I prefer that are in the. Oh wait a second, can we go to this island? Oh, wait, we should do it at a free time event and buy all this stuff. We have a lot of things to do. Wait, should we check on our pet? Yeah, like, I don't know, it's really difficult to say, because to me, like, I won't be able to truly say until I finish the game, right? Right, Pygmy? I'm Pygmy. Yeah, you are. But we'll see. I will say, though, that I still prefer Makoto to Hajime. And that might be, like, not then, what people want to hear. Let's just go. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. 3. It's 4, isn't it? Yeah. 4th island. How is something as pathetic as Asami able to defeat a Mono Beast? No, if you waste time to think about something like that. It's used to think about things that are a waste of time. I've learned that much during my time here. In the game, by the way, Asami when she was like all by herself was calling herself Usami. Or was when she was describing a story about herself was calling herself Asami. So she still prefers the name Asami. So for the people that say, why do you still call her Asami? That's it. She clearly prefers Usami to Minami. As I walked across the bridge, I started to see the scenery on the new island on the other side. Yeah, this looks so awesome! Sick. This is fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Season 4, my friends. It's like a whole island is one giant amusement park. You know the one that everyone forgets where they go to like an amusement park and they have like a tournament? But it's really cool anyway. It looks fun, amazing, exciting, and thrilling.
Makes it look even creepier.
Fact. So we have, what is this? We have to explore every part of this. What is this, the fun house? Let's go. Oh God, maybe not, let's go. Oh, funny you being the fun house. It's like a building out of a fairy tale minus a creepy looking train. I don't really understand the concept. What kind of attraction is this supposed to be? How are you, Nagito? Where are we supposed to find clues about the Future Foundation in an amusement park?
Hey.
How about you? Did you find anything like your school profile maybe? So we have a lot to look. First of all, the picture of Monokuma here, which is really funny. It's supposed to be a cute looking train, but the design is totally ruins it.
Welcome to the funhouse.
Funhouse?
Yes, indeed.
With this train I'm conducting, I shall take you all to the funhouse. Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
Then there's no way I'm riding that thing.
Rah, 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 you'd never be able to ride it anyway.
Hey,
You know, in order to go to the funhouse, all you guys have to do is ride this train.
All of us?
so
If you want to try to go to the funhouse, you gotta assemble everyone here. Nonetheless, your body will be crushed asunder by then.
This obviously smells fishy. This is clearly a trap. I've decided I'm never going to ride this thing. Same. But is there anything else we have to look at here? Like, there's nothing else other than like this screen here. Look at that, the clock. It's the monitor used to communicate with us. If the Future Foundation's behind this, the fact that Monokuma uses this screen means he's their ally. Isami, Monokuma, Future Foundation, they're all our enemies. Fact. Wait! Chiaki! I saw your shadow! Oh, girl. I feel like this amusement park is missing something. That's not the problem here. I mean, it's supposed to be an amusement park, but there isn't even an arcade. Fact. When you go to the amusement parks with your friends, do you just ditch them and go play video games? No, that's rude. I make sure to choose competitive puzzle games or shooting games that we can all play together. That's very sweet of you.
Yep.
Well, if I had any friends, that is. I mean, you know, I'd say you'd have friends. Like, the thing is though, like, you know, that's what's always like, it's always so funny in like movies and stuff where they're like, you know, they'll have an extremely likable person just be like, have like no friends whatsoever. And it's like, what? Just, come on. Come on now. Chucky, like, I would be Chucky's friend, no problem. Whoa, look at this. Another Monokuma thing. Who's here now? There's even a roller coaster here. Well, obviously, since it's an amusement park.
Rah, too bad, it's still under maintenance.
The ride isn't intense
Enough and not yet, so I'm in the middle of powering it up like crazy.
I don't think you need to do that. It's not like anyone's going to ride this anyway.
No, don't say that. I've also prepared a prize for you.
You plan to bait us with a prize again?
look forward to
Anyway,
it.
please enjoy the attractions first. I'll make sure I finish maintenance by then.
For now, I should come back here after I checked out the other areas. What I'm going to do, I should think about that when the time comes. Oh, it's Akane. How are you doing, girl?
Yahoo!
A roller coaster. Roller coaster is the only reason to go to amusement parks. There's nothing like a good thrill ride. Apparently, it's still under maintenance, but it'll be first in line to ride as soon as it's fixed. Wait, make sure there's no one else here because Chiaki was hiding in the shadows there. Oh, there's a hidden Monokuma.
No.
I'll take that, no problem. We have too many coins. Oh yeah, it's still under maintenance. I guess I should come back after I checked out the other areas. What am I going to do? I should think about that when the time comes. Let's go. I hope you guys, by this point, some of you will be on Nezumi Castle. Some of you will be on Christmas break, so I hope you're having a great time. I hope you're enjoying the Christmas break. I hope your first day of Christmas break, your first evening of Christmas break was fantastic. Amusement Park's castle is the mouse themed. There's a lot of different things I could say about this building, but I probably shouldn't say anything at all. But mice is the only thing I can't handle. Of course you'd be afraid of mice, you big freak. Who cares? You too? You don't like mice either? I'll pull Monokuma.
No.
Well, we're siblings after all.
No, not my. I like that I think he's probably just doing this just to freaking annoy her. To be honest, like, not mice are gonna chew my ears. Oh, that is horrible. That's a pretty horrible fear. What a couple of loudmouths. I feel like my stress level just keeps rising around them. That's my problem with Monokuma and Usami, is that I have a constant battle with my stress levels every time they show up. Like, every single time they show up, I have this constant battle with my stress levels. Clatter, clatter, clatter. Oh, it's locked. Oh, here he goes.
Maybe a bunch of mice are pressed up against the other side of the door.
I'm just thinking about it, it's too awful.
No, not mice.
Okay. Okay. Anyway, it looks like we can't go in there. So let's talk in order of the ones we like. I actually think we should get to chat to Gundam at some point. It's really crazy that Gundam hasn't even it's my fault. Here's the thing, right? The difference between Nekomaru and Gundam is that Gundam is interesting enough to talk to. I just haven't gotten around to it, so that's my fault. You know what I mean? So he's the opposite of what I've been saying, and kind of a proof that I should be talking to him more. We should be doing his FTEs. I was just wondering.
Is that me? You would go to offer this opinion to me, an overlord?
Oh, that's why.
Fascinating. Fascinating, you fiend. I'll play your game, you will. Come tell me, trying to satisfy my 4 dark davers of destruction.
That's right, those hamsters could probably pass for mice, right? So maybe you can defeat Monokuma and Manami with your hamsters.
I already told you, hamsters are merely the temporary form. A fiend like you is incapable of imagining what would happen once they shed their transparent guises. Ignorance is horrendous. That is why it's only interesting to converse with humans once in a while.
He gave some roundabout excuse that makes no sense, but my guess is he doesn't want to put them in danger. How are you, Mekamaru? Beep, beep, beep. Are you okay? There's a strange mechanical sound coming from your body. No, I guess it's okay since he's a robot. It makes sense that he makes mechanical noises now.
That sound means I'm feeling emotionally charged right now.
I see, your body makes noises based on your feelings. Okay.
Because now I've activated a new function.
A new function?
Are you serious?
Is it flight? Can you finally fly? I love how sweet he gets. Look at his mug, my boy.
Now then, prepare yourself.
It opened?
Oh, it's a clock.
A clock?
I'm able to sense the passage of time. I don't even need to look at clocks anymore.
That would be horrible. The time would pass by so slowly then.
It's trading, meals, or baths. There's no doubt this feature is useful in a variety of situations.
It actually comes out of your chest. What are you, a cuckoo clock?
Okay, Soda.
Hold on.
Cuckoo clock, don't compare me to one of those everyday clocks.
I will.
This is highly efficient radio clock.
Radio clock?
It's a time clock that receives radio signals so it can automatically update the time in fixed intervals.
Simply put, it's an extremely accurate clock.
Oh,
That's right, it's a clock that will never slow down. It's even designed so that it cannot be adjusted. I've become the Time Lord.
Well, even if it's an accurate clock, they didn't need to install it inside your body.
What are you saying? I don't need to wear a wristwatch ever again. There's nothing more useful than this.
That Monokuma, he's definitely toying with people's bodies. Yeah, I don't know, I just don't think it's as useful as he thinks it is. This is a really cool scene, by the way. I freaking love this. How are you doing, Soda? It just looks awesome. It just looks really awesome.
Oh my.
This building is full of dangerous areas. I feel like I should say something about it.
Wow, what a coincidence. I was just thinking the same thing.
Well, no matter how fancy it is, it's got nothing on Miss Sonia's castle. After all, she's the real deal. Miss Sonia's 100% a pure princess who lives in a 100% pure castle. Queen.
Don't talk so confidently about a castle you've never seen before. Yeah, I don't know, I think he's rather sweet with it. I don't think he's ever been well, no, I think at one point, he tried to see them all in their bikinis. So that is that. So the horror house is the last place we're looking at. The horror house. Irish accent, not saying the other thing. Horror house. Horror. Horror house. Shitty. There's a creepy looking building that doesn't seem it belongs in an amusement park. The blood on top of it. It's supposed to be a haunted house. How are you doing, Sonia?
I don't really understand this, but this island certainly feels festive.
Perhaps.
If Yoko and Ibuki were here, they would have definitely enjoyed this. They would have. Ibuki would have loved this place. How are you doing, Fuyuhiko?
I don't like
What the hell's wrong with this island? Why is this here? Why are they forcing us to kill each other? This is such a bad taste.
Yeah, it is, especially since all the stuff that's going on around us. Let's see what this says. Shitimi? It says Usami house. Was it Usami's house? And he wrote Shitimi? Was this Usami's house? Definitely says horror house, but like whatever building used to be here was converted into a haunted house. So was that Asami's house? No! Oh no. Ever since he took away my magic stick, Monokuma's been doing whatever he pleases. I reduced to a role of unwanted child. My influence is weaker than it's ever been. Look what he did to my house. He took her house. Imagine you're just walking home and just seeing him do this to her house. This is too much. There's nothing good about this at all. If this keeps up, history will remember me as the greatest character ever become a one-shot punchline. Hajime, you were here? You didn't notice until now? How terrible of me, as your teacher, to cry in front of one of my students. That haunted house over there, is that your house? It was, but Monokuma kept bullying me, and it ended up like this. It was supposed to be cute. My house is supposed to be cute. You can't. I understand that you're interested, but you cannot go inside. Even teachers have private side that their students aren't allowed to see. Fact. Also, you're a boy of a certain age. If you come inside, make sure I leave the door open halfway. Otherwise, my mommy won't shut up about it. You're a teacher. You're saying you're a teacher, and now you're saying you're going to, yeah, shut the fuck up. What am I saying? It's just a what-if scenario. Okay, yeah, it's still pretty freaking creepy. See, I was right. She's weird. She's a big weirdo. Anyway, this is Manabe's house, and it's safe to say that we're not allowed inside. So it's a waste of time for me to stay here any longer. I should hurry and go somewhere else. Alright, I think it's time I headed over to the roller coaster. You guys coming? By the way, it doesn't do you any favors to stand in the background for you. The perspective makes you look even shorter, my buddy. Not there's anything wrong with short people. I'm short myself. I'm like 5'8". 5'8". Hey, I'm 5'8", okay? Funhouse, roller coaster. Let's go.
Yo.
Everybody here?
Want me to tell you?
Hey, want to know something cool? According to Monokuma, that's not a sentence I ever want to hear. According to Monokuma, want to know something cool? We'll all get a treat if we ride the roller coaster together.
Hey.
I'm not riding that thing. Didn't I tell you? I get crazy car sick.
Rawr! Welcome.
What?
Welcome to the main attractions amusement park, the great ultra delicious coaster.
Hey.
Is it really true that we'll get a prize for riding this?
Of course.
Sure thing.
What's the prize?
No way.
Oh no, that's the surprise for you after you ride this.
This is bad.
Hey, do we really have to ride this together?
What are you
Didn't I tell you already? Are those ears for decoration?
No, I'm not going to do it. Now, it's gonna be fine. Thrill rides are sweet.
I already know.
Everybody who likes them always says that, but I already know that's not fun at all.
Even so.
But there's a possibility that the prize is going to be those ship parts, you know. That might be true, but might I ask where will the ride take us?
Nope.
It won't take us anywhere. It's just going to circle around and come back. Sonya doesn't know about roller coasters. What is the meaning behind that?
You fiend.
Have you never gone to the amusement park?
I am ashamed.
I'm embarrassed to say that we do not have these in my country.
Fine.
I see. I've only gone to an amusement park once during my childhood, but it was an amusement park in hell, filled with man-eating demons.
Are there amusement parks in hell? I've never heard of such a thing. By all means, please allow me to accompany you next time.
Hey.
Don't do it, Miss Sonya. That guy's a habit of lying.
The entrance fee is the blood of a virgin. I shall offer you up your blood as tribute.
That is.
Oh, that's a shame. It seems my blood cannot be used as the entrance fee.
Are you kidding me?
What does that mean, Miss Sonya? If she did, she did. If she did, she did. Who cares?
Hey.
Hey, everyone, it's just gonna be a waste of time if we stand around like this.
See?
Why don't we try riding it?
That's obviously
Hold on.
wrong.
Why do we have to? Why do we do it? Why do we have to just try riding it? Nakamura, can I leave this to you?
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Stop it, please. Let me go. Oh no. Not against their will. Despite his desperate struggling, Kazuichi got stuffed into the roller coaster. I would have chatted him about it, maybe.
All aboard the great ultra despair coaster.
With Monokuma's shout, the roller coaster took off at maximum speed. Oh my god. Did I take a picture of that? I did. Oh my god, look at this. Wait, look at all the bolts flying off. Sonya is having a good time. Chiaki's smiling like it's nothing. Soda is gonna die. Hajime looks like he's having the first bit of fun he's had since he came to the island. Fuyuhiko is loving it. Gundam is like destroyed. Hajime is just like, sorry, Nagito is just Nagito. And over here, Akane, of course, is being Akane. This is like so perfect for their personalities. People do say that on roller coasters. I've heard people say that on roller coasters before.
What overwhelmed screws in my body are gonna fly off. Be still, my heart.
It's crazy that someone was like, what if we build something like this? Someone invented a roller coaster.
This is so much fun.
I'm gonna die. Let me die.
Poor Soda, man. Poor Soda.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, how was it? Wasn't that fun? So it's finally over. That was a little too intense. Hey, let's go on it one more time. Agreed, once more.
No freaking way.
We got the prize. And more importantly, where's our treat? More importantly, where is our treat? I'm gonna end the video here, guys, and we're gonna see what the treat is next time. I know I'm really bad for cliffhangers. I know I'm terrible for cliffhangers. But as you probably noticed this week, I don't know if we did a childhood games episode, just because we're getting so deep into the story. I probably we just went straight into the game. Regardless of that, thank you guys so much for watching. It's been amazing chatting with you. It's been amazing talking with you. This live stream was great. I love saying that because then someone's gonna be like, wait, this was live? I know, seriously guys, thank you so much for watching the series. Thanks so much for supporting it, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye bye.